Good morning, all. Live shot coming in from Mount Tam. The picture here, still a little bit on the dark side, but don't worry, we're not going to have as much of that going forward, you know, because the time change thing here. However, the days are still getting shorter until we get to later December. Here's a look ahead of everything we've been talking about. Sunny and breezy is expected for today. Mild, a little bit of leftover winds that we had from the weekend, and that actually gave us some drying out, precursive to what's going on midweek. Red flag warning, as we talked about. 11 a.m. Tuesday through 11 a.m. on Thursday with all of this. And then late in the week, well, variable clouds and mild. There is another system to make note of. Not necessarily at this point, it looks like wind maker, but there is maybe the chance of some sprinkles or so forth, but that would be to the north most likely. It doesn't look like it's covering the whole bay, and that's going to be maybe early in the day and brush on by. But the thing most people are going to get out of it is going to just be some variable clouds. Let's get to the winds now first. Early on, there's not a whole lot to see, but we thought we'd walk through it anyway. There you get a general idea of today now. This is before all the statements get kicking in here. Then you can see the winds start to settle from due north, and that's where the problem is when you consider the fact that that's very dry air. And this is already going out to Wednesday morning, and the winds will be around with us through Wednesday and a little bit into Thursday too. Moisture levels, these are dew points, and the lower the numbers, the drier the air. And you start to get down to the 30s, you got some issues, and we have them even right now in the morning hours. Going forward here, we actually see them rise a little bit throughout the day here, and by Tuesday morning, not a bad start, you would think, with numbers in the 40s. Well, that's because those winds that are pushing in a level of dry air, and therefore problems will occur. There we have them dropping into the 20s. Livermore, you can see Vacaville as well, and this is 2 a.m. by Wednesday, so that's again when naturally those numbers should be rising. All right, the forecast going on for today, we got 70 for San Francisco, sunny and warm, 72, breezy for the afternoon. Oakland, this is not necessarily related to the red flag warning yet. 75 San Jose, sunny and mild. Temperatures hold pretty nicely in the mid 70s, so all in all, it's a pretty nice day before we get to the red flag warning business. Again, that will kick in for tomorrow. And your 3-day forecast to give you a general idea. Here come those dry winds, partly cloudy, 72 for Tuesday, and into Wednesday, remaining breezy at about 71. We'll be walking through that longer range forecast for you, give you a general idea how it looks like on the maps, because you'll see very apparent with those so-called isobars tightening, driving our winds.